Hey Pisces, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. I'm here for the week of October 3rd through October 9th, 2022, but energy is timeless, so if you get this after that, then, if the message resonates, hold on to it. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but if you have Pisces heavy anywhere in your chart, then obviously, if it resonates, hold on to it. That said, cross watchers more than welcome to cross watch, but you have your own readings too. So this week what we're going to do is use the Divine Circus Oracle cards going into the reading. Then we're going to pull a Herbcrafters Tarot for the energy of the week. Then we're going to follow it up with Tattoo Tarot with the focus and future cards. And then we're going to end it with the Divination of the Ancients. I have all of these pre-shuffled. I pre-shuffle every time. They're already, protected and blessed, saged and all of that. But I'm clairaudient, so I also listen to music as I'm doing the pre-shuffle. And the song that came on with my shuffle with you Pisces is Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. And it talked about every time you come around, I can't say no. My bad habits lead to late nights ending alone, conversations with a stranger that I barely know, swearing this is the last time, but it probably won't. It all then it says, it all started under neon lights, and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to you. So I hate saying this, but it has to be said. I smell an affair. I smell an affair or a toxic third party. And then it also says I lose control with what I say. And when I say toxic third party, it could be anything. It could be gambling. It could be alcohol. It could be work. It can be anything, But I feel like there's somebody that may come into your life, or something that comes into your life, maybe in cycles, maybe just when in town, maybe whatever, but you can't say no to, and you just give in, right? Maybe this isn't you, maybe this is somebody that you're dealing with, right? This is just the energy going into the read. Take it as it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, then don't hold on to it. Don't try to force it or make it fit. But if it does, please like, subscribe, and share. Or comment below. So, like I said, these are all pre-shuffled, but I always make sure to shuffle them on camera for you, too. Alright, so underneath the deck, we've got Tiger Angel, number 4. 4 is about stability, 4 poles, housing, house, whatever. I'm not going to go into what Tiger Angel means, but I feel like it's talking about an angelic force, a soft force, but that's, from a fiery tiger type energy, right? Tigers are also, they're cats, right? They're overgrown. I don't want to say house cats, but they're felines, and so they can also be lovable and wants to be cuddly and cat-like, right? But then they need to survive, and so especially when put into a situation where they aren't able to survive, they'll turn into a tiger. But this is Tiger Angel, so I think this is a charmer of, ooh, I just heard that. Yeah, you're like a tiger charmer. So there might be somebody ferocious in your life that you're able to have that touch with, right? Okay, so the top of the deck, Pinhead Punchinello. Pinhead Punchinello. Number 24. However that number resonates in your life, let's see what it's about. I've never had that card. Okay, do you ever feel just a little too blessed with new ideas, dreams, and ambitions? Maybe it feels like you need more hours in the day to attain all you desire, to complete every course, read every book, create every dream, and live at least 10 lifetimes in just one. Or maybe you just feel overwhelmed with possibilities and choices with demands on your time and things to do. One of the gifts and challenges of the modern world is that we can be spoilt for choice. We have so many possible paths, so many choices to make on a daily basis that sometimes excitement can become overwhelming, or a feeling of trying to do everything and getting nothing much accomplished in the process. The pinhead Punchinello knows how to solve this dilemma. The entire universe can dance on the head of a pin. That means you only need one point from which everything can come alive. If you narrow down your choices to one, just one for now, everything else will come in time. Just as you would water roots of the tree and notice that not only do the roots grow, but so does the trunk and branches and leaves and flowers and the bird life attracted to the tree and so on, so to do, you need to just attend to one important task, and the rest will happen naturally. It might seem like you're giving up to the many to tend to the one, but if you tend to the one, the many can come to life according to the timing of life itself. So this card comes to you with a prediction of your future and guidance for the present moment. Whatever confusion or overwhelm or whatever grand plans you're imagining, even those that seem so vast as to be impossible, the next step in your success is not one simple step. Though there may be so much to do, you can accomplish truly magnificent feats if you are willing to take just one step after the other. So baby steps, right? If you have too many choices to make, the pinhead Punchinello guides you to choose just one thing for now that will be enough to get everything else moving, even if it seems like you have to give up something in favor of something else. Any sacrifice is temporary in nature, and just like the tree that grows fruit, when you tend to the roots, everything will come together, perhaps surprisingly so, in due course. For now, you are to move from the many to the one, and eventually that one will move to the many into life. So, I feel like you have a lot going on, and you have to give a lot up. If this is an affair, you have to give somebody up. And that's making the right choice, right? If this is a toxic third party, you have to give up what's, you have to prioritize is the word I'm looking for. If it's like your wife saying it's me or your job, you need to really, look at your priorities. What's more important? Is your wife more important? Is your job more important? If it's, two different things at work, you need to, look at, balance whatever the situation is and look at the pros and cons, and make a decision. And I say this all the time, in order to bring new into your life and goodness into your life, you have to cut out the toxic, the past, and the bad. Just give it up. Let it go. Move forward. Forget about it. Right? Don't forget about the lessons. It teaches you lessons, but that's what allows you to let go and move on. That's growth, right? So, yeah, you definitely need to let something go, or somebody needs to let something go in their life around you, potentially letting you go too. So just be prepared for that. That said, it's going to make room for much greater things in your world. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be as serious as it sounds. I'm just reading off of the energy that I'm feeling and like that song and everything. I just saw, I don't know what card, it was a water card, and then the Seven of Swords. That's sneaky behavior, manipulation. Y'all, come on. It's kind of been the vibe with Pisces lately. There has been something that's been going on. I think one of my last readings was like making the right decision, doing the right thing, something like that. Pisces, please, October 3rd through the 9th. I don't know why I heard that. Haya of Fire. It's the California Poppy. So you might want to incorporate California Poppy into your world some way, somehow. It's kind of whimsical. There's a little stuffed animal up in the corner, little tiger. So the Haya is the page. Okay, Page of Fire, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is like a messenger of a passionate new beginning. Youthful energy, could be somebody younger coming in, and then you see that toy also, right? But it's like an energetic message, passionate energy. It could be physical passion, but it could also be maybe somebody like wanting to express their love, right? But it's very, like, it's a page, so it's very juvenile type of energy. They not very experienced is what I'm trying to say. Now it could also be related to something like work, because if it's work related, you've got it's like business and whatever you're passionate about within whatever you do. But again, it's like a juvenile, maybe like younger energy. Just not so mature. It's bottom of the deck. The energy, though, that we have going into the entire week is the Ace of Earth, and that's the nettle. So that is, that's a passionate, I'm saying passionate now. That's an abundant new beginning. That's interesting. I feel like somebody else got this maybe underneath the deck somewhere. But this is making a big offer. Figuring out a big offer or having that come in. It could be coming into you, you could be giving it. But that's the energy of this read. Now the nettle is a plant that stings when you touch it. And there is a remedy. There's another plant, I forget what it's called, but it grows nearby the nettle. And if you're stung by the nettle, you can use that other plant to remedy it. But nettle is used in a lot of like healing, like medicinal, homeopathic type, recipes and things like that. Has all kinds of healing properties as well. So I feel like what this is telling me is like there needs to be like some kind of offer made. Or some kind of offer coming in to make things better, to make things right, or an agreement or something in order to be able to move forward. Because like you got to drop something in order to move forward on something else according to the energy of what's happening here. So now let's go into the focus of the week for October 3rd through 9th for Pisces and look at the future outcome of the week, please. I just saw Empress. Getting all kinds of like weird messages. None of it really. It's like there's been fighting. There's been confusion. Something was found out. Okay, so I just said something was found out. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. The wands are all about, wands are all about passion and energy, but this the Two of Wands is about something that happened in the past, looking back in the past, energy of the past, right? And now we're looking at this Haya of Fire, which is the Page of Wands, and I feel like this was like maybe a passionate energy from the past that came through. Maybe it's something that's still affecting you now, but like secrets came out. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Damn. So then we've got the Nine of Swords. This is the focus of this week, and that's sleepless nights. That's like stress, anxiety, could be illness. It could also be like worry over jail or jail time, or feeling like you're in shackles or kind of being held captive, if you will, based on your situation. But I feel like this is also saying like not to worry about that. I think the worry is around money of some sort and of a gift of some sort. Worrying if it's the right thing or not, and if it's going to... I feel like what you're worried about is if you're going to be able to avoid this. Like that's your focus, is like getting out of this energy. Let's see what the outcome is going to be. Oh yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a courageous new beginning, a victorious new beginning. Like I feel like this ace that is offered, like the energy going into it, I think that even also might even be like the solution, is going to result in a victory. A courageous victory, and communication is going to come from this. But it's in regards to this past energy that you're dealing with, the Page of Wands. Yeah. So let's clarify this. And again, confirming it with this Pinhead Punchinello. It says 24th. There might be clarity, confirmation by the 24th of this month in October, if that's significant in any way. Might have something to do with California. So you've got the California poppy and nettle. Might need nettle. I'm trying to think what nettle does. Like specifically what part it heals. Okay, well this is for Pisces. But like I was saying, like you're going to have to give something up in order to allow this Ace of Swords and Ace of Earth to happen. To avoid that. Just heard that is good. Underneath the deck is crystals, healing, so you might want to look into crystals for healing, something to calm you. I don't know why I'm feeling like you need to be calmed, but I'm feeling calmed. Yeah, I'm hearing you need something to calm your stress, anxiety, fears, and worry. Yep. Everything will be fine as long as you take the right steps. I just heard do the right thing again. All right, at the top of the deck, we've got spells, alchemy. So that's manipulation of energy. And I don't know if I was saying it already in this read, or I know I was saying it in another read. We were talking about, it was another read, because we were talking about the magician and how magicians, they manipulate energy, whether it's good or bad. No matter what is happening, energy is being manipulated. And the word sounds dirty, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, right? So let's see what spells has to say. Okay. Something you hold dear, a relationship, a job, an interest, or an object, or even yourself, will transform mysteriously into something even more precious to you. The spells card indicates that you're starting to discover the possibilities the art of transformation offers you, possibilities you hadn't even realized were out there yet. As you learn more, you will find needs change and a kind of evolution takes place where you find you desire only what is best for yourself. You have the Midas touch right now. Your standards and expectations become so pure that whatever you touch turns to metaphoric gold. You will be supported in gaining a new sense of self-worth, which will draw all that you deserve and desire directly to you. So this is a time of great transformation. All is turning out beautifully. You have the power to change a situation. See, said that. You have the power to change the situation. Make the right decision, and then you change that situation. Believe in your self-worth. Have positive expectations. You have the ability to succeed. Your pure intentions are key. Okay, guys. This is where you got to get right with yourself, right? Or somebody has to get right with themselves with you. But that said, I feel like this is you, Pisces, and I'm a fellow water sign. I'm a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Uranus. I know it sounds funny. But water sign to water sign, guys. I've had to go through the gauntlet and face my shadow work and stuff too. And if you haven't yet, then please, if you're dealing with a third party situation, understand that, like, unless it's all agreed upon, it's toxic. It won't work. Like, it's not, just the energy is not balanced, right? So you do, just like the spirits were advising, need to give something up in order for other things to fall in place and progress. Okay? It's strategy. It's like universal strategy. It's like a chess game. If you don't know how to play, just know, like, making one play is like doing 5 steps ahead. So I think that you need to, just like, especially that last spell's alchemy, Oracle just said, you need to focus on doing the right thing. Give up what you need to give up in order to advance forward. And then offer up what you need to offer up in order to make things right. And I think you need to not worry about this in the middle as long as you're doing the right things, which, potential. I mean, it's like the jail card, right? And it could also mean just jail of your soul, karmic soul, that type of thing. So, that said, y'all, that's what I've got for this week, Pisces. I wish I had a brighter, this still good. There's still a good outcome in the future here. I wish it were more lively going into October for you. That said, we still have next week. So I hope to see you back. If you like what you heard, if this resonated at all, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'm going to have descriptions of the decks that I used if you liked those. If you'd like to book a personal with me, I'd love to talk to you, see where I can help you. I'll have all of that information, the links, if you want to leave a tip or a donation. Always, thank you in advance for that. But that said, as you know, Pisces, together we grow. And so I'll see you on the flip side, and I hope that you have a magical week ahead. Thanks. Peace.